Hello everyone, this is Jay and today it's Friday. On Fridays I usually make a deposit into my brokerage accounts. Then I review my portfolio to see which holdings am I going to be buying today. So I usually take a look to see what's undervalued or what's under my cost that I should continue to buy and continue to bring my cost per share down. Alright, so as you can see right here, these are all of my positions right here by market value. And by percentage, this is how much I hold in my portfolio. But before we go into my spreadsheet, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to support the channel. And leave me in the comment section, do you DCA into your portfolio on Fridays, on Mondays? Is there a day that you like specifically for that? Please leave me your strategy in the comment section. I would like to know. All right, so let's go right into my dividends portfolio spreadsheet. So as you can see, these are all of my holdings. This is the spreadsheet that I created. Soon I'm going to be sharing this spreadsheet, hopefully a link to it. I got to work on that. I've just been extremely busy. But this is how I keep track of my portfolio. Some of the information I do input in here, and some of the information is populated by formulas and Google Finance, pretty much. So right here it is, and realty income just continues to go down. It is at a share price of $52 right now at the close of Thursday. So today is Friday morning. So it's going to be around that price. I want to buy some more old realty income. I was very bullish when old realty income started going down into the mid 50s. And then it went down to like the low 50s before. So I was taking advantage of that. Once it came back up into the 59, almost $60, I think it even reached. I stopped buying. But right now, I see it as a second opportunity, and I want to continue to buy more. I really like old realty income. I do believe in the company long term. The management team have been successful with this company, and they have been paying dividends for a very long time. They added more properties, so I'm looking forward into right now. I gotta look at their earnings and their numbers so I can review it again. But I'm definitely going to continue building this position. I know I am overweight in the real estate sector. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, I have 17% pretty much of my money in the real estate sector. But as you can see right here, the ETFs, I have 38.9%. I want this to be about 65, 70% in the ETFs of my money. Let's go back into the dividend portfolio. So as you can see, yes, I am going to buy a little bit more. I do think I'm going to do another special purchase on this one on all realty income this week because the price is too cheap right now. And as everyone is expecting, once the real estate sector or once the interest rates start getting cut, everyone expects the real estate sector to pretty much start going up and up. And I kind of want to take advantage of that before that starts to happen. And I want to continue to collect that dividend, right? Especially that monthly dividend. So I'm definitely going to buy some more old realty income. And then I'm going to be buying some more J&J, which is still under my cost. I think it even went down this week into the 155, I think it was. So J&J is another one that I want to continue building my position. My cost per share is $160. And the share price right now, it is $157.92 per share. So I want to continue buying some more of J&J while it is under my cost right now. This company J&J is also another one. It is in the healthcare sector, and I really like J&J, and I'm planning on holding long term. So I want to try to be a buy and hold investor. I want to buy and hold long term. That so far has worked for my main position right here, Main Street Capital. I just continue to collect those dividends, and my cost per share is $38 only. The price right now, share price right now, is at $44. It has been becoming very popular as of lately. I've been seeing some more videos on YouTube on Main Street Capital, and I've been investing in it for over a year for sure. because some of the shares that I purchased, I'm already long on them. So definitely over a year. I gotta continue buying more, but right now it is way above my cost, even though I really, really like the company. So, but hopefully soon. And then Pfizer is just staying down right now in the 20s, in the mid 20s. So I'm thinking he found a sweet spot right there for PFE Pfizer. I am down 17%, $80 right there. I just been continuing to pretty much buy one cup of coffee at a time every week, pretty much. $5, $5, $10. So I'm just building my position that way. And right now I'm at 13.7 shares right now. Share price was $27.51. So I'm gonna continue buying a little bit more, but I want to go a little bit heavier into O and J&J. As of right now, I see a good opportunity right there, and I definitely want to continue building those positions. So I'm gonna buy a little bit more of Pfizer PFE because I do believe right now with the numbers that they have in the financials, earnings and all the other numbers, they're gonna be at this price for a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna continue building the other two where I feel they're gonna go up sooner rather than later. And then another one that I've been having a challenge with one of my subscribers, whose name is Jeremy, which is AAPL Apple. It went down yesterday even to the 181. It kind of sold off yesterday pretty quick, and I think it was because due to this. Let's go into the updates tab, and I took a screenshot because Berkshire reduces Apple's stake. So I don't know if everybody started panicking on that. But definitely it took a dip yesterday, and I'm gonna show it in the stock analysis tab that I have open right now. But if you see right here, BRKA reduces stake in Apple by about sorry about that, by about 1.1% to 905.56 million shares. They still own a lot. So that they trim 1% out of 900 million shares, over 900 million shares, that's really nothing. So at the end of 2023, a Wednesday filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission showed Berkshire owned about 915 million shares. So they only pretty much sold 10 million shares, and that is it. So this is nothing for Berkshire. But this right here, this news came out yesterday, and it looks like it's sold off. As you can see right here in the 1 day, it was like around 940 when it was over here around 183, and then boom, it sold off to 182. Then it went all the way down to 181, and it stayed there at the 181 for most of the day, and then it just went back up into the 184, 183. I think everybody was like, oh, you know what, why are we panicking? They only sold 10 million shares and that's it. Berkshire is still holding a whole lot of it. So I just wanted to take a quick look. Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. I'm sure you're holding this company, right? Please leave me in the comment section. Are you holding this company? Are you long with this company? They make great products. I have this challenge with Jeremy of $10 every week. Pretty much, I buy Apple, and he buys Visa, $10 every Monday. And so I want to continue building this position pretty much. So I have that friendly challenge with Jeremy right there. But I think I want to, maybe after the challenge, I think I want to buy a little bit more. Because I do see that this company will continue to grow. Especially, I've been watching some of those videos with the VR. Do you own one of those VRs? Leave me in the comment section. Is it really cool? I really want to know like anyone's experience on those VR. I really want to try one. Maybe one day I'll try to go to the mall and try one for sure. All right, so market cap for this company is $2.84 trillion. Earnings per share, 6.42. PE ratio right now is 28.64. So this one, it is a little bit pricier. The forward PE, 26.66. A little bit of sign of undervaluation in the future, maybe. Dividend 96 cents per share per year. So I pretty much don't invest in this company for the dividend. I like the company. That's why I put in my dividend portfolio before. I've been holding Apple for quite some time already. And dividend yield is 0.52%. As you guys can see here, ex-dividend date happened already on February 9. And I do believe I got paid my dividend already, which was less than $1. Because I don't own that much. So it was less than $1. I just let it deposit into my account. And then I'll just put it towards something else, right? 52-week range, 52-week low of $143.90, 52-week high of $199. The analysts are calling this a buy, which is I kind of agree with them, right? If you're planning on holding long term, I would say yes, most likely, right? Just my opinion, not financial advice, guys. Because I think that they're going to continue to go up. Especially, I was just reviewing the financials, and we're going to take a look at it. And as you can see right here, their earnings in 2015, they were making $233 billion in revenue. Then, as you can see, stay stagnant for a couple years. And then in 2018, they went up to 265. Then it stayed stagnant pretty much for a couple years, and then it went up to $365 billion in 2021, and then it's kind of been like in the it went up to $394 billion in 2022, then it kind of went down into 383 in 2023, which is the last ones that they just reported. But they'll probably do another boost in the revenue. So don't be surprised if in 2024 or 2025 they get another boost in revenue, because it looks like every couple of years they do that. So if they do get a boost in revenue, the $180 something that the share price is at right now, it is gonna be cheap by that year for sure. But of course, this is just future. I cannot predict the future. I don't know how their sales are going to be in the future. But with their new VR, and then also one of the things that I was reading is their services with the VR, like any fees that they're going to have, or any programs or anything like that. I'm not sure how that works. Leave me in the comment section if you already have some experience with it. But they might have some services for that VR that they're gonna offer, like a monthly membership or something that you will need to pay for services. So they'll probably start adding into their services sector. So definitely that will boost the revenue. And then as you can see right here, this is something that I really, really like about Apple. They just continue to buy back shares. And as you can see right here, 24.3 billion shares outstanding in 2014, and then in 2018 they went all the way down to 19.8 billion shares, and then in 2023 they're down to 15.7 billion shares. So they just continue to buy back shares, and this is how they reward the shareholder, right? By buying back shares, which is definitely awesome, and it's just growing your wealth right there. So I want to continue buying some more. Bringing up my cost right now is definitely a little bit challenging, right? And emotional, right, as an investor. But it's something that we go through, and it's something that some time ago Randy had mentioned in one of the comments, which he was anchoring to one price. This is why you gotta do your research, right, every year or every other quarter, right, depending on how you like. And then start building your position again, because if you believe in the company long term, most likely the company will do good, right? And if you see the numbers are going up and they're doing great in revenue, buying back shares, free cash flow, and everything, then it will be good to continue to build that position. So let's go right into the earnings per share. Now, as you can see, the earnings per share also growing, which is great, which is a great sign. In 2015, they were at 2.32, and as you can see, it stayed stagnant for some time. And then in 2018, they went through 3.0 in earnings per share. They kind of stayed around that right there into 299, 3.31, and then in 2021, 5.67 earnings per share. And as you can see, it stays stagnant. So I will estimate that in 2024 they're gonna go up again, but that's just me. That's just my opinion, of course. And that's one of the reasons why once I started looking at their numbers, I want to continue growing this position. And as you can see, their free cash flow also the same thing. They just earned so much in free cash flow. 2015 they were $69 billion in free cash flow. 2018 64. 2021 they went all the way up to $92.9 billion in free cash flow. 2022 $111 billion, and then they went back down in 2023 to 99.5 in free cash flow. So they have a lot of free cash flow right there, and as you can see, they use it to continue to buy back shares. And let's take a look at the total debt just to see where they are at. And as you can see right here, they have right now in total debt, sorry about that, they have in 2023 they finished with $111 million in total debt, so they almost have as much of free cash flow as debt, so they can pay off a big chunk of this debt, which it would be great. But the way they're handling the business, I do believe it is great. This management definitely knows what they're doing. They've been growing their free cash flow, their revenue year after year after year. So this is definitely a great sign. Now let's take a look at the dividends, and as you can see right here, as I've said before, 0.52% right now the dividend yield. The payout ratio 14.95%. That is it. They only use 14% of their free cash flow to pretty much pay out their dividend, which is pretty much nothing. That's why they're able to continue to invest in the business, pay off debt, and buy back some more shares, right? So they don't dilute the shareholder. Dividend growth only 4.35% for this company. So that's why I do not invest in it for the dividend growth. And as you can see right here, in the next 12 months, the analysts are calling this a buy as of right now. In the next 12 months, they have a low price of $120. If it goes back down to $120, I don't know who will not be buying, right? Because I think everyone will be buying. I don't think it's if it goes down, I do believe that I will not be buying any other share or any other holding other than SCHD and VYM, and I'll just be buying Apple, honestly, with any leftover money that I have if it goes back down into the 120s. But I do not believe that this is gonna happen. Of course, it's just my opinion. Not financial advice, but if you see in the average as of right now in the next 12 months, they have it at $203 per share, which is an upside of 10%, 10.5%, and then a high of $250. So that will be a 36% upside in the next 12 months. I do believe that it will go more towards this, maybe between $203 and $210 in the next 12 months, the share price. So that's why I kind of want to continue buying, because I believe that. But that's just me, right? That's just my opinion. This is not financial advice. And I am not panicking because Berkshire Hathaway sold 1% of their holdings, 10 million shares, when they own over 900 million shares. That is crazy. Please leave me your strategy on Apple in the comment section. What are you doing? Are you panicking because Warren Buffett sold some of his shares? Are you panicking with everyone or not? All right, so Vici is another one. Let's go back into my portfolio. Vici is another one. I'm almost at 10 shares. I want to continue building this position. I'm in the negative. This one has great growth right here in the real estate sector, so I want to take advantage of it also. And then CanView, I am at 12.1 shares. This one I've been buying one cup of coffee every week, pretty much $5 on a weekly basis, pretty much a quarter of a share every week, and I've just been building my position right there. I'm down 16% as of right now, but I started this position on IPO, and my cost per share right now is at $22, which is awesome. I was at 23 in the high $23 share cost per share. So right now I'm at 22. So, which is definitely great. MPW have my portfolio down, but it has been going up. It's almost at $4 a share. So that's great to see. I hope that they continue to go up so they can this company can bring my portfolio up. I invested a lot of money into this company. I saw it continuing to go down, and I just continue to buy to bring my cost per share down. And this is why I have over $500 invested in this company right here, but it's bringing my portfolio down by a lot. And then Visa, I'm gonna do my weekly buy of Visa between $5 and $10. I'm gonna buy of Visa. It is right now $280 a share, so that's crazy. Are you buying Visa? This is definitely crazy. That's a crazy price. But as I've said before, once I did my research, and I reviewed this company for quite some time, actually. I was reviewing it for a couple weeks when they were at $250, and I don't know why I didn't buy then. But yes, that's my mistake. That's for you to learn, right? Learn from my mistakes. From anything that I do. Of course, none of this is financial advice. You got to do your research. But if you see me making a mistake, maybe you could learn from that. So like that, your money is safer than mine. Because this is definitely nice right here. But I really regret not starting a Visa position sooner rather than later. Especially when I really wanted to start that position. My cost per share right now is $272. I've been deploying my cash, so I'm going to be deploying a little bit more. So I'm going to be buying at $280. Wow. But it's okay. I'm just DCAing into it. I'm buying fractional shares, so I'm okay with that. All right, everyone. So, yes, my portfolio value is at $10,960. I have not deposited. I have not made my deposit. I'm going to make my deposit right now before I go to the gym. I'm going to the gym for a little bit, and then nothing. I'm gonna head to work for a little bit. Then I'm gonna be buying some of these awesome companies. Please leave me your strategy in the comment section. Do you buy on a weekly basis? Do you buy monthly? I definitely would like to know. Interact with everyone. That's why I created this channel, to interact with people and share my journey, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advices here, but I am sharing my journey so you can see how a dividend portfolio can grow by just depositing some money on a weekly basis, even one cup of coffee at a time, right? I don't know if you guys remember. I know some of you have been with the channel for quite some time, and we're here when I was at $7,000 in market value only. So I've been growing my portfolio for sure, and by today looks like it's gonna be at $11,000 once I deposit my $100. So that's gonna be awesome. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one on Sunday. Thank you. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.